Remembering names is hard. Why do you have such a hard time remembering names though? What's that about? I'm gonna teach you guys some cheeky little tricks so that you'll have an easy time remembering names when you meet people and they'll get locked in there. And being able to use someone's name down the road is such a valuable way to stand out in their minds. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you get access to these trainings right when they come out. And let's dive in. Names can be really hard. We're actually not wired for names. We're wired for faces. You know, you think about language is a pretty new thing, so compared to having a face. So, you know, in our evolutionary process from, you know, even through the course of being like mammals and primates, and though we're good at recognizing people, but we're not good at names. And people are always like, oh, I'm good with faces, but not good with names, as if they're equal. They're not. Names are new. So names are hard. So what I'd like you to do is when you're in a situation where you're like, okay, I want to remember this person's name, try to make an association. Try to make an association and put a visual thing on it. And if you can make it rhyme, that's great. And here's a really fun little thing that you can do. And I go into more depth in my full training on this, but this is just a little something you can play with. Tell them that you have a little kind of rhyming nickname for them. Like if you're having a fun little banter and be like, I don't want to forget your name. Okay, I'm just going to call you, you know, Susie Q. And she's like, I prefer Susan. Yeah, but I'm going to call you Susie Q. And she's like, no, I would really prefer if you called me Susan. Be like, okay, I'm going to call you Susan, but in my head, I'm calling you Susie Q. So be playful. You know, obviously if someone wants to be called Susan, don't call her Susie Q, but use it as a way to remember. And when you have that little interaction with them, you'll never forget. And especially if you respect their wishes and you call them Susan later, then they're going to be that much more like, oh yeah, he isn't just like kind of teasing me and making fun of me or giving me a hard time because I didn't want to be called Susie Q. So use those little tricks to remember names better. There's nothing natural about names. Names are new. So it makes sense that it would be hard to remember them. But if you want some more tricks and tools and hacks on how to connect with people and build better relationships, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the videos, give it a thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next video.